friend. This is Megan. Good luck out there, my friend. I'm so excited to watch you. Good, right out of the gate in that in those chaînés. Let's find a true first position. I love just a little bit tighter first position there. Overall, I'd also love to see us pushing our shoulders down away from our ears and any of our more technical elements so far. Just releasing some tension in our shoulders. Very lovely power in those pirouettes, my friend. Making sure that we're really finding a true prep, right? I'd love to see a little bit juicier of a plie in that prep. We're really putting our heels down on the floor before we lift off into those rotations. You have such a lovely energy about you. It feels so authentic. It's really, really beautiful to watch. Such lovely power in all of our rotations as well. I'd love us to really think about pushing our shoulders down and away, releasing out our tension out of our shoulders. I'd also love to feel a little bit more length out through our fingertips as well. It feels like we have a tendency to curl at the fingertips, and I want us to think about elongating our line, pushing our shoulders down away from our ears there, right? I think in any of our technical moments, we have a tendency to lift our shoulders, something that's really helpful to think about. Finding just a little bit more engagement in our lat muscles. That's where the energy for our upper body comes from, and if we're more connected to our back muscles, rather than thinking about lifting at the shoulder, that'll release some tension. I was also talking about finishing out the fingertip line. I'd love for you to think about extending all the way out through the tips of our fingers, so we're really finishing out our line by shooting energy all the way out through our fingertips, right? Even right there, we have a tendency to curl at the fingertips. So I'd love to feel just a little bit more length in our fingertips. I love the energy and the way that you're performing all of this. It feels so authentic. It's really, really joyful. And the way that you're executing it, it's really, really beautiful, my friends. But I'd love to feel just a little bit more breathiness in all of this as well, right? I think that yes, good. Making sure that we're finishing out those rotations, and the transition, the pathway from one technical element into the next is just a little bit clearer, right? So as we're coming out of those rotations, where are we putting that crossed leg down, and how do we move on to the next moment as well, right? Good work out there, my friend. Thank you.